We will be exploring Tulum, a popular destination on the Caribbean coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico. We will be discovering various amazing and interesting places which will make your visit to Tulum extra memorable. We're gonna now visit the ancient Mayan ruins of Tulum, and this place is unique because this ruin is located right next to the sea. And by the way, this place also means dawn because this is one of the first places where dawn breaks in Mexico. Tulum was an important coastal port town during the Mayan Empire. Because of its strategic location, it serves as a link for the trade between the sea and the inland part. And 500 or 600 years ago, you will find a lot of sailors rowing boats along the shore, bringing a lot of different type of goods.
Can you imagine that hundreds of years ago, all these impressive buildings were brightly painted? It must be even more beautiful than night. The pigments that they used to paint these walls were obtained in different ways. For instance, the red and the black ones were obtained from the soil or the minerals, while the blue ones and other colors were obtained from a certain plants. These Mayan people really relies on the sea. They have their food from the sea, they make their tools also from the materials from the sea. But besides that, they also have gardens in front of their house to produce maize, herbs, chili pepper, and also achiote and any other herbs that they need. Not only that, the jungle around here also provides them food and provides them what they need. So they really rely on the environment around them.
Some structures in Tulum, such as the temple of the descending god over there, were intentionally built in such a way so that they can observe solar phenomena, such as the winter solstice or the equinox, both of which are good indicators for starting agricultural activities. Tulum is like the resort city of the Maya because it's located right next to the sea with beautiful beach. And by the way, between June and October each year, there will be a lot of turtles coming here to nest actually. Interesting, huh?
I can imagine that this place must be a really beautiful place to live in. But it might also be really difficult to live here because the fresh water source is really scarce. Especially in a hot day like this, you really need the water.
Imagine standing on this fairy cliff in the year 1518, staring into the distance when suddenly a big strange ship appeared. It must have been a big shock for the Mayans when the Spaniards arrived, marking the encounter of two worlds, the indigenous and the conquistador, which eventually led to the demise of Tulum and the Mayan Empire.
We are now in Koba. It's another nice destination for a day trip from Tulum. Well, today we are going to see another Mayan ruins. But yeah, the weather is not so great, but I think the ruins will still be beautiful and impressive. So let's go!
We just entered the archaeological site of Koba, and it felt really different to the one in Tulum because this one is located right in the middle of the jungle. And actually there are like three different main suburbs here, main group, and we are entering the first one. This is the group Koba. This area of Koba group has the largest concentration of building of the whole Koba archaeological site. And behind me is the largest building here, the church. It is over 24 meters high. This archaeological site is really huge. We have to walk a couple of kilometers to reach the different area, the different groups. Wow. We are now in the second group or the second area, the Nohochmul, and this is the most famous building in the Koba archaeological site. And this is actually also the tallest structure in northern Yucatan at 42 meters. Previously, it was allowed to climb all the way to the top of the tower. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, it is not allowed anymore. Well, a little bit strange, right? Nohochmul itself actually means the big mountain or the big hill. And this structure is actually the tallest in the Yucatan Peninsula, even taller than the world famous Chichen Itza. Well, it is actually still only the second tallest in the whole Mayan world, because the tallest one is located somewhere in Guatemala. However, to go to the top, you have to climb 120 stairs. And on the top, you can find a governmental seat. The amazing thing is, this building was actually completely built with human labor. They didn't use any animal help. And it is a solid structure. There is no entrance to go in the middle of this structure. And it was constructed in 7 stages, and each stage lasting 52 years. So imagine, this was built in over 350 years. This is such an interesting and amazing place. You could just be walking in the jungle and suddenly a ruin would pop up. So cool. This is the last group that you can visit in Koba archaeological site, the Macan Xoc group. And this place has a lot of stelae or slab of rock with a lot of different carvings that are distributed across the whole area. And because of this number of stelae, it is believed that this place has an important civic ceremonial use. This Koba archaeological site is definitely a must visit during your trip in Tulum. It's really impressive, like especially walking in the jungle, encountering impressive ruins. Despite the bad weather, we thoroughly enjoyed our visit here. Amazing!
3.
In the second part, we'll explore the natural wonders of cenotes around Tulum. Stay tuned! 1, 2, 3